Hello, welcome back to another Redstone how-to farm. You guys loved the cocoa bean farm, so I thought we'd really do a deep dive into all the different variations for different needs. Let's start by just copying the original, and then once we have the original, I'll show you how to expand it, how to go from there. Cocoa beans coming along here. This was essentially our farm. These grow up, you go skadoosh, lovely jubbly, you come back along, you replant. Simple as that. I like it. So, how can we make this more efficient? For starters, let's knock out these blocks. And that one. We can extend this. You could extend this until to your heart's desire. Your only limiting factor is you might have to throw in some redstone repeaters because this will only go so far before these stop working. Let's see. See, this one, you'd need to set up a redstone repeater. For simplicity's sake, let's just do that. Where are we? Yep, there. Lovely jubbly. Some jungle logs. In we go. And just chop up our cocoa beans. And you could just extend this further and further and further and further and further. Really is no limit to it. You could do it like around the inside of your wall and just have it all beautiful. Beautiful. So, another way you can make this one even more efficient is, you'll see where this is going. We add in a second line of pistons. Oh, watch this, watch this. So, imagine these are all growing at a rate of knots. Lovely jubbly. Let's get rid of all this. Hit the button. Oh god, it works so beautifully. Oh man. Look at that. So, now, you might say, oh, we're done here. No, no, no. No, I say. No, not today. You could make this super efficient. Let's see. Like, you're a lazy bones like me. You have this automatically bring all the stuff to you. Now, the expensive way, we use hoppers. Watch this, watch this. Oh gosh, it's a thing of beauty. The first thing you noticed is some of them hit onto this block rather than just this block. But you'll see here, oh gosh, it's so beautiful. It's filling up. If you really wanted to get fancy and you wanted to get efficient, you could put a second line in to catch any overspill. This is a thing you could do. This is nice. Now if we do it, whee! Look at this thing. And it doesn't take up too much room. You could hide this in a wall. You could hide this in the side of a mountain over here. Let's click it. Let's see. Imagine these are growing. Oh gosh. Oh, doesn't that just work so flipping good? Holy moly. And look, this is, even if you're not into redstone, this is a teeny tiny amount of redstone. You got a button into a torch. This torch is only here to invert it, so these pistons by normal, as in a normal state, are extended. So that's what this torch is for. The redstone just goes along the top. Like anyone can do that. Hoppers just going into each other. Beautiful, beautiful. So simple, so easy. You could have cocoa beans for days. Speaking of cocoa beans for days, you might say, look, Joe, I've got too many cocoa beans. Well then, all you do is you have this output into another chest, and when that chest is full, then you could have an input coming out of it to say, yo, I'm full, Joe. Have it output into a bone meal farm. And incredible, or even better, you could have the cocoa beans go into a cookie farm. So you have a wheat farm and a cocoa farm, make cookies. If you get too many cookies, then turn that into a cocoa bean farm. And that is like a super efficient way. I think it's like 80-85% chance of bone meal. But Joe, you might say to me, look, Joe, I've got this redstone. I can make pistons. Fine. You might even want to make this smaller because you might not have access to so many slime balls. What you say, Joe, I don't have this type of iron. That's completely unreasonable. And I say, okay, have some of this then, eh? Have one of these apples. So let's get rid of all this. Get out of it. Boom. Put two of those down. That's gonna go, and then you just whoosh. When it gets to this point, 2 more, boom, and you would make it so that this was better. In fact, let's make it so it's better. Let me fill this in quick. I want to start this further back. I'll start this further back so that we kind of reach it so that our chest is there. There we go, this is better. This is all coming up Millhouse. There. Oh, look at that. That's like perfect. I couldn't have done that better if I tried. So now all we do is your chest does have to go down a level, and you still will need at least one. I shouldn't have got rid of the hopper. I still will need at least 1 hopper, because once it gets to the end here, you want to go into this chest. Oh gosh, guys, this is the stuff of dreams. So then you go to this, boom. Oh, look at it! Look how beautiful it's still. Oh god, it just works so well. I love it. Just the more simple and efficient, the better. I love it. So now you're thinking, Joe, this is all well and good, but this is ugly as sin. And I would say yes. There's some aspect to it. You know, you could pretty this up a little bit. You could maybe even do a 3rd stack there up to there. That might be nice. A little bit more efficient. It's all about the little efficiencies. But I would say there's many things you may want to add. You may want to add a nice clock, maybe a dispenser to dispense it, so that when you click this button, it does the old pistons, hits on the water. Water comes flowing out incredibly. In fact, I've missed a trick here, guys, and no one pulled me up on it. You should have just knocked those 2 out. Just stuck this here, this here. Look at that. Now, you only need 2 blocks of water. Flows all the way down. Let's just block this up a second. Oh, I didn't realize that didn't work. Let me just kill this. Let's kill it with fire. Kill it with fire! And where was the second one? Here? Yeah. Two dispensers here. Oh god, you guys are gonna flippin' love this. Let's do this here, this here. Let me just check, does this work? Nope. 2 repeaters. It is. 2 repeaters it is. Going down over here. So the idea is, water goes on, if there was water in there. Now there is. Let me grab another water bucket. Hello, water bucket. Boom, we've got water going in. Get rid of that. So water goes in. Lovely jubbly, flows on down. I've just realised that I didn't get rid of this one. Nope. Did I make an infinite water source? I did. Oh no, I destroyed these 2 blocks, didn't I? So I thought I got it earlier, but I didn't. So let's just check that this is the right size. So it comes down here. Okay, we need to move our hoppers back 1. Imagine the hoppers were just here. You can have it. I was going to say imagine. I'm just going to do it. There we go. So now our chest is here. Because my OCD is going to kill me, I've got to turn that chest around. Okay, so now, look at that. Just one water block. All in this. And now, let's hook this up to the rest of our... Let's hook this up to the rest of our circuit, but also, here we go. You're going to love this. Let's stick a timer in. Let's stick a timer in so that it goes on initially. Well, I say a timer. It's a pulse delayer. I gotta come up with some really good names for these, because I can't keep calling it a pulse delayer. It just doesn't sound right. That's not. A second pulse. We're gonna set it up for a second pulse. Can I do this? Don't think I can. Boom. Let's just do some steps. Come down. Come down. I'm not gonna do this. Oh, I'm making a real mess of this. I'm not gonna do it compact, just so that you guys can see what's going on. So at this point, we want this one to come off here and say, yo, turn me on. Turn me on. So when this comes through, this is, ooh. There you go. So, when this comes on, this is extended, these are not on. Lovely jubbly. So when the pulse comes through, when you hit that button, this is going to all turn on. This one is going to say, yo, I need water. Hits the water out. But we want the water to turn off as well. How the flip do we do that? Really simply, super simply. We throw in a bunch of repeaters. It's this simple. Boom. And then we're going to do another cheeky little repeater there. No, we're not. We're going to do another cheeky repeater there. Oh god, it's just going to work so well. So, stick these on a delay. This feels about right. Maybe too long. Okay, so slight faux pas from me. I forgot that this is on by usual. It was sort of messing things up. All I've done is I stuck this block in here to invert it again. So then it's going to come down here. This one is going to turn it on straight away. This one still has the long tick delay, hasn't changed. So if you come on with me over here, let's test this bad boy. See, like, oh, these are all grown. La 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 la. Boom. Oh god, there comes on the water. Oh gosh, there it turns off. No water sounds, just a single sweep of water. Huge chest. These are going to be full. Yeah, there you go. That's the last one going in. Oh gosh, that works so well. You refill these. Boom. Hello. But you may say to me, Joe, listen, it's all well and good. Let's just hide this hole. It's all well and good. You know, it's all well and good having all this fancy stuff, but I hate how it looks. I hate how it looks. It disgusts me. It's vile. Well, I would say to you, okay, listen, there's other ways you can do this. Let's, instead of me hitting all these things, let me just get a water bucket. So you could say to me, yo, Joe, build me something else. And I'll say, okay, here, try this. So I'm gonna make a little room actually. Here we go. Things are happening. Wait for this, my friends. Let's get us a log in here. Jungle log goes on top. Let's get... Do you know what? Let's not use a button. Let's use a pressure plate. Stone is fine. So we have a pressure plate here. Boom. Underneath we have a dashing of redstone. And we're going to invert it because that's how we roll. So you come up to it. Oh, donkey. We invert it. Boom. Now we walk up to it. It disappears into the floor. You can see where this is going. Let's get some grass blocks. Grass blocks going. These are fully grown. Whoa, look at all this cool stuff. Boom. Boom, cocoa beans for your face. Now, you could do even better than this. Money's no object. Let's get some hoppers up into this joint. Oh, look at that. That is something incredible. Super easy. This all grows up. You go skadoosh. Boom. Cocoa beans right in my face. And we could even make these modular. So let's dig out a bit more space. Maybe we'll do it in a 4x4. How does that sound? So obviously we have to leave this side, this block here. So it has to be 1, 2 away. So that's where our next one will be. And then you got this block, that block. That's where this one will be. This one will just line up with those two. And piston there, piston there, piston there. Redstone. Oh, aha. So you can go in that way, like that, or do you know what you could do? Let's just do a repeater in. Repeater's fine. Repeater is fine. It may delay those two, but that is honestly fine with me. Look at this. Oh gosh, this is great. Hopper. Income's here. I mean, we're rich. We're pretending we're rich, so we can stick hoppers all over here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You could expand this infinitely. Boom. Ah, see, that they're slower because I put the repeater in, but you get the idea. But let's ask ourselves the question again. Look, Joe, you rich mother flipper. We don't have this much iron. What are you trying to do to us? Well, I say good day. I say, oops. I say, first of all, give me that piston back. Fill this up, lovely jubbly. Give me some of that. What's left? Oh, actually, this looks even better as well. We're going to leave maybe both of these. What we're going to do, we're going to get some fence going. Going to get another dispenser going. Oh, yes. It's all coming up, Millhouse. I think all we need is one cheeky dispenser here to dig down, connect it to our circuit, and do exactly the same as we've just done on this farm. Okay. So, where's our dispenser? Here. We can do a cheeky one of these. Nope. One of these onto this. And have this block hit it with its rhythm stick. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Don't need a hopper anymore. We can go like this. I've done this really awkwardly. I apologize. So then, when this gets a pulse, boom, you heard the clicky clicky. But then also, we need a second click, so we're going to need as many repeaters as we can. Let's build out here a little bit. We're going to come in from here. I think we're going to go maybe here, then repeater here, max ticks, redstone dust, repeater, redstone dust, repeater. Oh gosh, it's going to work so beautifully. And absolutely seamlessly as well, mate, I add. Only thing is, I don't know whether the water will get all the way down there. Let's have a look. I should have measured this out properly. Do the thing. Oh, it was so close. So close. Well, we could have one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I messed something up there. Alright, I was doing it all underneath and I realised that you guys couldn't see. Well, it was really hard to see what was blooming going on, and also I started making mistakes. I was sweating like a pig. So, I've left this bit open though so I can show you what I've just done. So, this circuit is still the same, but coming off of that is a repeater that goes into this block, inverts this redstone torch, like we did over there, then it comes up. Over here, this one is our delayed circuit. This one that comes straight up and along is our initiator, if that's what you want to call it. So this one just comes along, snakes around here. I've done it, I've shown it awkwardly because I like to make things difficult. This repeater, they go in this way, boom, boom, comes along here, hits this, turns all these off. Works like a charm. Let me show you. You could, of course, extend this another one. You've got space for one more here, so you could make another one here. And just where I went here, you might just want to move it one over that way, so it comes like this. Dig this circuit underground, and have it going that way. And then you could actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going here. There you go. Oh, I just completely missed it. It goes on, it goes off. See, I need this. This also needs a delay. So, oh, we could do something really tasty here. We could do something really tasty. Get a clock going underneath. Get another set of these going. Oh man, this is turning into something beautiful. For starters, let's get 2 more pistons in. Let's get jungle log. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the stuff of dreams. Here we go. So, let's have another little test. We step on, comes on, it turns off. But, see, look at the problem. Look at the problem with me. When when this system is working fine, but these come up too fast. We need to delay how long these are staying under. So what we're going to do is we're going to come under here, back to the drawing board. Not quite back to the drawing board, but where this is inputting, I want to add in a cheeky little clock. So what I've done is I've just I've made this big old hole in the ground. Basically what this is doing is it's taking it through. This is the timer, so I've just got 5, which is not very much time, and then it comes out and it holds these down. But what was happening is when you have both this and this on the same line, same bit of redstone circuit, it was causing problems because it was delaying. So this was staying, this section of the pulse was staying on, which was then this little delay was then not long enough of a delay, so this was still on and this was just staying on, and that was causing problems. So what I've done is when you stand on the pressure plate, it will start this timer, but then also straight away on a separate bit of circuit, it sort of goes underneath these 2 blocks. Let me show you. So this is your input, and it goes that way to the delayer, and this to the timer. Timer and delayer, that's really confusing. It's 2 words are the same thing. This is just a really simplified version of that. In fact, you could do another one of those for this separately, but if we just tidy this up, the other thing we're going to do is, and will cause problems, but it did look cool, it's if we walk on this and we're going to come off. Oh, look at that, it's so beautiful. Oh, that works so well. But if you stand on this for too long, it has the same problem. It holds this bit of the circuit on for too long, and this delay is not long enough. So what I'm going to do, even though the pressure plate was cool, I'm going to stick this down. Oh, look at that. That just works so well. Let's get some cocoa beans in here now. Nice, 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 nice. And also you don't accidentally walk over this now. Just to do this. Bonk, 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 donk. Oh, check this out, guys. Check this out. This is going to be epic. Oh, gosh, it's such a thing of beauty. Love it. Love it. I could make these 4 blocks to stop this from going up here. You could fiddle with the timings all day if you wanted to. This bit doesn't matter here. Don't know how this managed to jump up here, but to solve this, we'll just put a second line in here. Boom. Also hides that redstone at the back. It's from here. Oh man, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is all coming up Millhouse. Instead of having a big grid of hoppers, you could have a line of hoppers at the end, or you could even just have, you could hook another dispenser up, have the dispenser flowing this way all into a single dispenser. Oh gosh, it works so well. Look at that. So we've got 4, 8, 16, 20, 24. 24. I like it. And how many was this? 11, 12. 13, so 26, 24. This one just looks so much better. It's almost just as efficient as that. More so. Maybe this one's slightly easier to plant, but come on, come on. Look at that. Oh, if that's not a thing of beauty. Now let's just do this one for a comparison. Oh, holy moly. You gotta love it. Guys, I had a blast making these. Please let me know if you'd like me to expand on any of my other farms that I've done, because a lot of them are expandable like this. And again, you could have this pumping out bone meal, you could have this pumping out cookies, sell it to your friends, sell it to your mum. Oh, this is the best. This one, let's just do it one more time. One more time before we go. Oh man, look at that. And this one? This one, it just doesn't have as much appeal. This has got to be one of my favorite farms ever. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.